Hey guys, what's up? It's abap here. Today I wanted to discuss a little bit about the gold farming meta that we're going to see coming up with the Season of Mastery. And primarily I want to discuss the early phases of the game and the best gold farming classes and methods in the early game. So, yeah. Phase 1 is going to be just Maraudon. We are not getting Dire Maul until Phase 2. And we are also getting nerfs to mage boosting. So mages are not going to be able to farm gold or boost in Zul'Farrak, Maraudon, or Stratholme. Those are the current changes so far. There could be more. So that means that previously everybody, made mage ults to farm gold on. That's not going to happen anymore. They still will be one of the best gold farmers just for AoE farming in the world, but for instance farms, in Phase 1, Maraudon is going to be the best raw gold farm. And the most effective class at this is the Warlock. So that's the method I'm going to show. Most range classes can, solo Princess, but not all range classes can do what I'm about to do here. So this is the method I'm doing, and I'm on the Season of Mastery beta on a template character. So you can see I pulled Rot Grip from the bridge above. He's actually going to pull that Hydra down there, and that's the only mob that we're pulling that is affected by the boosting changes. So you'll see him later. The Hydra's running like Mach 90 speed behind us. That's because we've been in combat with him for long enough for him to gain the movement speed buff. So you can see, this is just a shitty template character. I showed my spell power there, it's about 240. As soon as we get to Tinker, we're going to pull him, we're going to dot him up, and we're going to kite him up the ramp here. So previously in Phase 1 during Classic, the best raw gold farms were this and the Mage Zul'Farrak farming. However, Zul'Farrak's going to be nerfed. That's not going to be an option in Phase 1. So this Maraudon is going to be your best raw gold farm in Phase 1. And Warlocks just do it the quickest, faster than any other class. Other classes can do Maraudon, not as quickly. But yeah, I'll get back to that in a sec. I'm going to slow the video back down here to normal speed so you can see what's going on. You're going to see the Hydra coming up here. So the video is at normal speed now, and when I pan over, you'll see how fast the Hydra's running. He's running very quickly, and you don't want him to attack you because he stores attacks and he'll attack you like 10 times. Like, he'll basically one-shot you, so you want to fear him. And fear isn't affected by the boosting changes at all, so he'll just be feared. He's not going to pull anything. As you can see, he's like running through other packs and not pulling shit. So you're going to run up to here, you're going to dot Rot Grip. It's important that you're killing Rot Grip as he's chasing you, or else eventually he'll just catch up to you. So you want to get him low enough health to where he'll run slowly and you can kite him. But yeah, now we're just going to kite both the Tinkerer and Rot Grip to Princess, and we're going to kill them there. So as I was saying before, with the Zul'Farrak nerf, this is going to be your best gold farm in Phase 1. Starting in Phase 2, when we get Dire Maul, Hunters will get Tribute solo, which will be better than this. However, Warlocks also unlock Dire Maul East solo, which isn't as good as Tribute, but it's definitely competitive. It's like maybe 10 gold an hour less, 10 or 20 gold an hour less, maybe. And, yeah. So Warlocks are going to stay competitive the entire way through Classic in terms of gold farming. So Phase 1, they're the best. Phase 2 and onward, they're like tied for first, essentially. Or second. So as we kill the Hydra here, we're going to go back to get Tinker as well. He's still following us. He's a little bit slower since he's lower HP. So we're going to go back and get him and loot him. I also just want to stress the importance of having a raw gold farm like this and how beneficial it is for us as a Warlock in Phase 1. Because in a fresh environment, the most important thing, is that raw gold. Because there's a shortage of raw gold and a surplus of materials that people are wanting to sell for cheap. So this is the best time to
be farming raw gold and having this as a warlock, it's extremely important, having it in phase 1.
So now we're going to get ready for Princess here. We're going to summon a Voidwalker. And the method for killing Princess is pretty easy. If she has something or someone in her melee range, she has a chance to proc her AoE ability where she just stands still and does an AoE around her. So you're going to use your Voidwalker. See, I just sent my Voidwalker in. And eventually it's going to proc her ability. And yeah, there it is. Then you pull your Voidwalker out so he doesn't die, and then you can kite her forever. So you can do this with any gear, really. And as you saw, Rut Grip and Tinker never really touched me. So, like, you really can do this with any gear. Of course, like, your damage is going to suffer, and it might be a little harder. But you really can do this as a fresh character. So yeah, Princess is pretty easy. And this gold farm is going to net you around 50 to 60 gold per hour. That's about 50 gold, 40 to 50 gold raw, and then like 10 gold of like mithril and solid stone from the mining, or herbing if you choose.
So as this run is ending, you can see that it is around 11 minutes long, so you will be doing 5 an hour and getting locked even on a fresh character. You can also sell the ring off of the Princess for a little bit of extra gold if anyone is buying. I also have some Dire Maul East footage. I wanted to get in there and check to see if the pathing was working the same on the Season of Mastery beta as it did in Classic, and it turns out it does. So that just means that Warlocks will have another great gold farm in Phase 2 for the rest of Classic, or for the rest of Season of Mastery. This is what you'll do. So it's really great that Warlocks will have the best raw gold farm in Phase 1, because that's when it's the most important to have raw gold. That's when, you know, you can buy materials for the cheapest that you'll ever be able to buy it for. You can make some juicy investments and hopefully flip some gold with that. Another thing that I wanted to note is I've done maybe like 4 or 5 runs of Dire Maul on the beta, and every single one of them has had 3 rich thorium veins, which might be because of the like the node increases. I guess that affects Dire Maul. So that's another interesting thing to note. So anyways, I hope you guys are just as excited as I am for the Season of Mastery, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.